Hello there, everyone, and welcome to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we have your daily reading for Monday, June the 29th of 2026. Today is full moon day, guys. Full moon in the sign of Capricorn. So look back. What does the full moon mean to you? Well, full moon is, of course, a completion of a cycle, a 6-month cycle that started 6 months ago in the new moon in Capricorn. So have a look back in the Wayback Machine. What were you doing? Where were you going? What were you starting new? Where were your intentions at? And you may find that things have progressed a little bit further than what you have given yourself credit for. A full moon is a completion of that cycle. It can represent endings or closure or healing, but a full moon can also be a time of something coming to fruition, right? Something that you've been waiting for all this time could finally come about. So portals can be opening for you, doors can be opening for you. You might get something unexpected. You could also get something that comes back into your life because, lo and behold, today is also officially the day that Mercury is retrograde. We've had a shadow period for the last couple of weeks, and today is the day. So you might find yourself a little bit confused. A full moon can be quite emotional. In the sign of Capricorn, Capricorn energy is very focused on goals, especially like career goals and reputation and things like that. So accomplishments. And so, you could be kind of up in your feels a little bit today, especially if there's something that maybe you've been working towards and you're like, I don't know if I'm getting anywhere. This can be a really good indicator that there might be something that you've missed and you may need to go back and revisit something. Okay. Go and revisit parts of your plan and say, oh man, I can't believe I missed this, but this can also be where, you might recognize that, what, maybe this path isn't for me anymore. And the reason I'm not seeing things happen the way I had wanted it to is because I'm no longer invested. Right. And so Capricorn energy is very down to earth and very practical. But again, very kind of focused, very goal oriented, ruled by Saturn. Right. So some of you may have this energy of, I got to let this thing go. It's not for my future. And so with Mercury retrograde as of today, perhaps you've had some thoughts creeping in that you want to, kind of go and explore something that you previously dismissed. Because a Mercury retrograde can bring something back into your life. It can be people, it can be opportunities, it can be in Capricorn energy, career paths, right? I went on the chase for money, but now I'm not happy. And so maybe now how can I make money and be happy at the same time? So it can be quite a kind of eye opener for some of you here. So just know Mercury retrograde. So just a little bit more care and attention with your communication, with your technology, with your plans as well, your decisions. Okay, make sure that you resist the urge to be super impulsive, try and sleep on things or get someone else's viewpoint or expertise. For example, before you sign a contract, have it looked over by a lawyer or something like that. Have someone else double check any applications or documents that you may put in, just to make sure you didn't miss an important signature or key piece of information somewhere, which can certainly happen with a Mercury retrograde. Okay, watch out for protect your phone at all costs. Okay, just because technology can kind of go sideways with this energy. We all know what a Mercury retrograde is about, pretty much. Okay, and we're used to the energy, but it always has some other influences with it, bringing us something fresh and something that we didn't previously consider. But a retrograde is a great time to reflect, refocus, regroup, renew, and yes, sometimes revive. Okay, we just need to tread a little bit lighter than we normally would. Okay, so as we head into July, amazing. July, halfway through the year already, right? I have a vacation calendar that I'm counting down 33 days. We have 33 days until I finally get my vacation. Me and my dad are it's his 77th birthday. My mom passed a couple of years ago. And, so we're going to celebrate his 77th birthday. And we are going on a adventure to go and watch the solar eclipse in August. So much fun. Hopefully you guys have an opportunity for fun here as well. But anyway, as we move into July, we're going to have this Mercury retrograde the entire month pretty much. It does go direct on July 23rd, but we have a shadow period after that. So we can pretty much consider July under the thumb of not just Mercury retrogrades, but we're also going to have Pluto, Neptune, and Saturn all retrograde there as well. Tomorrow, though, okay, as we navigate today, the full moon, okay, you can do full moon rituals. You can do rituals to cleanse and purge things out of your life, the things you don't want. Some people can set intentions at the new moon, especially under a Capricorn moon, and especially anything involving your career path, anything like that. We can set intentions. Not everyone can. And we do have some tricky aspects with this, with this full moon as well. So it can be a little bit volatile with this one. We've got a full moon T-square with Neptune, and so this can kind of muddy the waters a little bit, have us feeling a little bit confused. So if you're like me and you love the full moon energy like more than anything, I don't have an issue with the full moons. I love them. I bask in them. But it can make people pretty sensitive, right? And so I love manifesting under the full moon, but I'm going to give this one a miss because Neptune will muddy the waters. Neptune will create confusion and doubt. And you know what? If I'm going to put my energy and intentions into bringing something into my life that I want, I don't want confusion. I don't want confusion, surrounding that. So I think I'm going to set this full moon for just kind of getting grounded, connecting with the earth. It's supposed to be clear where I am, I think, at least for a little bit anyway. Hopefully I can see this one, and the clouds always roll in. But just go and sit outside and just kind of look up at the sky. It's one of my favorite pastimes. And so you might want to do the same thing, but you can make moon water sometimes. Again, I'm probably going to sit this one out, just because we do have that other aspect there. So cleanse and purge and, just kind of release and relax is probably one of the better ways. But yes, you can certainly do some rituals to release things out of your life as well. Anyway, but tomorrow, Jupiter enters Leo. Hallelujah. A huge glow up for us all. Jupiter is wonderful energy anyway, and in Leo is about fun in the sun. It's a big glow up. It's taking the lead, and it can be really enjoyable. And so Jupiter will be in Leo for the next month, and so until July 26th. So let's embrace it, right? Let's embrace it. Tap into your inner child. If you want to make any moves or changes or anything in your life, this is the time. It's a go-getter energy. Jupiter rewards you for getting out of your comfort zone, and Leo gives you the courage and bravado to do just that. Okay, so we got some great energy coming in tomorrow there as well. All right, so just kind of be a little bit flexible and enjoy the vibes. We have the King of Pentacles. Beautiful. Now, the King of Pentacles today can be your energies. Awesome. Taking charge of your career and your money. Very earthy Capricorn energy there. And it's a successful energy. It's one of I'm confident, I'm comfortable, I'm connected with the earth, I'm connected with my dreams. For some of you, you may get actually something coming to fruition tomorrow, something with your job or your money. Okay, because you've worked hard and you deserve it. The King of Pentacles can also represent a generous benefactor. This person can be a boss, it can be a banker, a real estate agent, someone that you may be dealing with. You might hire them for their expertise, but it would be money well spent. But this is an energy of success and abundance, prosperity, wealth, and having all of the resources that you need at your disposal. So it's an awesome energy there, whether it's you or someone you know or someone you may meet. We have Judgment. All right, what did we say with a full moon? Release and let go. Judgment card, a great energy for that. Now, the Judgment card does bring up like a call to action, a call to light, a call to the truth. right? And it's things that tend to come out of the darkness, come out of doing soul searching or digging deep, something that's been hidden may be revealed. So some of you here, you could actually have an opportunity that comes to light for you. This can, of course, be about clearing karmic cycles. Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, the karmic planet. And so with the Judgment card, it's like, I am so done with this cycle. Calgon, take me away. I'm getting closure. I'm releasing this from my past, and I am lighter and brighter as I move forward. So there could be something very profound that is happening for some of you there. And it could certainly be some karmic pattern cycle around money, or your sense of self-worth, right? Those kind of things. It can be about connections with other people. Mercury retrograde, it's in Cancer, and so this can be about family connections and things, even from our ancestors. So you could really have some very, very powerful endings coming in, but ones that you can't quite put your finger on, maybe, or maybe you know exactly what it is. Judgment card can have us seeing the truth, right? No sugarcoating. Okay. And once we discover that truth within us or from others, nothing is the same. But now we have the answers we need, so we can move forward. We can get second chances. We can get closure. And we can find forgiveness, healing, and peace with this as well. This can also be a guidance system. Answering that call. And let me tell you, as far as communication goes, Uranus is in Gemini now, right? Lines of communication are open. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, retrograde today, but Uranus is not retrograde. Uranus is in Gemini. Uranus is like the bigger, more spiritual aspect that essentially is like the big daddy of Mercury. Okay. Mercury is like our day-to-day stuff, our day-to-day media and communication and thoughts and ideas and all of this kind of stuff. Uranus is like, oh yeah, Mercury, look what I'm bringing in, right? And that's why it's the Great Awakener. And so you can have spiritual downloads today, over the next few days, especially all through July. We are being woken up in some way, shape, or form. And so this can be really, pay attention. All right. Be open to signs, symbols, synchronicities of all kinds, because you could have some major, powerful spiritual insights coming in for you, especially between now and the 3rd of July. Okay. But Judgment, releasing, letting go, closing things down so that we can move forward. And we have the Page of Swords. So powerful communications and insights. This can be news coming in, information coming in. The Page of Swords is also very curious. If you are looking for information, Page of Swords, go down that rabbit hole of curiosity. You'll probably find what you're looking for, or maybe find something that you didn't know you were searching. The Page of Swords can bring in communication of all kinds, but it can also be, us willing to pursue an idea. Right? The Page of Swords is like, has lots of different little ideas, big ideas, thinking outside the box, look into the future, is tied to technology as well, by the way. Okay, so keep that communication positive. It is new energy, new information, news coming in. It can also be the quest or search for something, the beginnings of something new. So keep lines of communication open everywhere. All right. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Remember, we've got Jupiter and Leo starting tomorrow. So this can be quite magical for some of you. But Judgment card, some enlightenment potentially coming in there for you. Anyway, I'll leave that there. I thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.